Okay guys, today we're going to be talking about Albacete versus Barcelona. But before we get into that, please hit that subscribe button and like the video. We're going to be talking about what exactly I expect from this team. Obviously, we had a good performance. Well, I don't know if I enjoyed this last performance. I was talking to one of my friends about it. I don't know if I enjoyed their performance against Albacete or if I hated it because they just missed so many chances. Barcelona's out here breaking records for XG and Real Madrid's out here breaking records for how many penalties they get. But, I mean, nevertheless, we're going to be talking about Albacete versus Barcelona, as I just said. Their starting lineup, I think it's honestly going to be similar to what we saw against Elche. We're going to have Dani Olmo, and we're going to have Fermin Lopez and Frankie de Jong in the middle. I don't really see Hansi Flick rotating this side like he did for other games. I think he's going to be taking this game a little bit more seriously because, after all, it is a Copa del Rey, so if you lose this game, you're out of the competition, and we obviously want Barcelona to keep winning trophies, even if they're domestic. Obviously, we have our eyes set on the Champions League because that's the one that we've been missing out on for the past 10 years or 11 years now. So we have our eyes set on the Champions League. I still think we can go far in that competition. I still think we could potentially win that competition, but it's all going to come down on how we manage our players. Obviously, we don't really have that much squad depth, especially in the back line. But if we can get players like Koundé and Balde up to form and make sure they don't get injured like they did last year, then I think we have a solid defense. Honestly, a lot of people don't like our defense. They say we concede a lot of goals, which is true. But obviously, it makes up for it in the fact that we attack so much and we're so deadly on the attack. Whether it's counters or through possession or just quick passes in the final third, we always find a way to somehow score. So I'm really happy with this team that we got. Obviously, I think Rafinha is going to be missing out this game because last game, Rafinha, I'm pretty sure he got injured or something. He had some discomfort. I'm not sure if he got injured. We don't know yet necessarily. But I am recording this, by the way, a few days earlier because I have school on Mondays. All day, so I won't be able to record it on Monday, but this is gonna come out on Monday, and then on Tuesday gosh, can you guys tell I haven't been in front of camera in a long time? On Tuesday, I will be posting my match review of the game, going back and seeing if my prediction was right, if we won, how much we won by, and who was the man of the match. But anyways, I also want to talk about Albacete because obviously this side knocked out Real Madrid a couple weeks ago in the round of 16. Now, it was a big shocker to a lot of people. But honestly, Real Madrid really, really deserved to lose that game. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Barcelona fan, but they played horribly. They did not take this Albacete side seriously. And you can tell by the way that they were playing. They were not defending their men correctly, and they were just all over the place. They had their second string players, and obviously, I keep saying obviously because it is obvious, bro. They should be defending this team. It is, even though it's a team from the second division, it's not a team that should be taken lightly because they're up on the league table. So Real Madrid learned their lesson. They're probably not gonna ever take a side like that lightly anymore. I hope they lose all their games, because I don't like Real Madrid at all. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna be taking games like that lightly anymore. I do think that this Albacete side, especially this guy named Bentancur, number 10, I think he could be a little bit threatening on the counter. Obviously, he scored 2 goals when he played against Real Madrid. But I think that Barcelona should be able to handle this guy. And yeah, other than that, I honestly don't think they're going to be that threatening at all. Lamine Yamal is going to be my man of the match, or at least my predicted man of the match. I think he's going to be playing out of his mind. The last couple games that I've seen of him, whether it was even though they lost against Real Sociedad, I honestly think that was one of his best performances of the year so far. This last game against Elche, he was carrying the offense. And against Slavia Prague, he played against Slavia Prague, right? I'm not tripping. I'm pretty sure he played against Slavia Prague. Hopefully I'm not mistaken. I had a long day, so give me some grace. But anyways, yeah, I think if not Lamine, then I think Frankie de Jong is going to have also a very good game. And if not that, then Eric Garcia. Those are my 3 picks for man of the matches. I think one of them is going to get man of the match. I just hope that Ferran, he scores those chances that Lamine will most likely create for him. Because, dude, the way he missed like 10... dude, he missed so many chances last time. So hopefully he scores and he bags those goals. Gosh, I'm super like burpy, and I don't think I'm gonna cut that out because I want this to be like not all in one take. I'll probably cut some stuff out, but at least most of it in one take. I don't know how long I've been talking for, but this is pretty much gonna be my predicted lineup minus Rafinha. I think Rashford is gonna take his spot, and everything else is pretty much gonna be the same. Even though maybe Hansi Flick might rest players or rotate players, I don't think he should. I don't think he should at all. I think we should probably try to put this game away in the first half, and then second half maybe take some of our players out. But yeah, maybe he'll put Marc Bernal instead of Dani Olmo or Fermin Lopez, and then have Dani Olmo go out. I don't know, but either way, I think it's gonna be a fun game, a fun watch. I have to say something. We cannot lose this game, no matter what. I don't care if we win by 5 penalties. We cannot lose this game, okay? Our pride as Barcelona fans is on the line from the amount of banter and poking fun at Real Madrid for losing this game against Albacete. We cannot lose this game, because if we lose this game and against Albacete, like Real Madrid lost against Albacete, bro, we will not be able to show our faces, and we'll be out of the competition, and we will not be able to get a domestic treble. I still think we're on our way to get a domestic treble this season, and who knows, maybe even get the Champions League. But I think that the domestic treble should be good. But yeah, man, I we cannot lose this game. That is for sure. But I think that's pretty much going to be it. Pedri is obviously not going to play. He's one of our best players, but he's not going to play. But honestly, I think even with Pedri absent, we've been able to control the midfield in almost every game. Our midfield is not our problem. We have depth in the midfield. Even our attackers, we have a little bit of depth there. But it's just our defense that just lacks the depth. But Eric Garcia has been doing a good job, and so has Kubarsi. So we'll see how that goes. I think the final score will be, I'm going to do a 3-1, another 3-1. I think obviously we're going to concede, but I think we don't concede more than one. I don't see us conceding more than one. But those are just my opinions. You guys let me know what you guys think down below, and like and follow for more. Okay, so now that I finished with that portion of the video, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more personally about what I want to do with this channel and what I want to do with my content creation journey. I've been making videos since like I was 15, bro. And a lot of people don't know this, but on this very channel, you can scroll my videos and you can see me making Minecraft videos and whatnot. And I still have a lot of the same interests that I had back then, but over the years, I've grown to love football. I've grown to love watching football. I've grown to love keeping up with football, talking about football. And I'm seeing a lot of creators come from TikTok and Instagram and making, a following here on YouTube, which I think is very cool. And I think that's part of the reason that I'm making these videos, is because I also want to be a part of that. I also want to grow a community on my short form platforms, but also bring that community here on YouTube. So I'm going to be trying to be a lot more consistent here on YouTube, and I'm going to try to make videos about soccer. Well, I'm from America, so we call it soccer, but I believe that it's called football. But sometimes the soccer in me, the English in me just slips out. But I'm going to try to be making football videos. Obviously it's not easy for me to talk to the camera, even though I've been making videos for a long time. It's still not easy for me to flow, kind of be in flow state, but I'll get better at that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be making a lot more videos like this, and kind of just where I yap, because those are honestly the type of videos that I enjoy making as well, you know? Like, I like watching people express their opinions about whether it's football or making content or stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna do, my next video will be a match review. It might not come out on Tuesday because I do like to take my time and edit stuff, and sometimes my YouTube uploads very slowly, so, but I'm gonna try. And also, obviously, I don't know how to make thumbnails, so if anyone knows how to make thumbnails, please let me know, because I need somebody to teach me so I can do it. But it's all gonna be part of the process, and I'm gonna learn. I'm excited to see where my, I guess, football journey goes. I don't know much else to say. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible because, you know, I like it when people, like content creators, are transparent with their audience, and I kind of want to emulate that as well. So if you guys could just leave some nice comments, you know, show me some support, and if you're a Real Madrid fan, you know, show some support. I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible when it comes to like Barcelona's performances and also Real Madrid's performances. I do make some sly comments on my short form videos, but that's just for fun. That's just for like engagement. That doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, I just want to make a community of positive people that love watching football and, you know, love playing football and whatnot. So yeah, that's my ultimate goal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button and like the video and hype the video, I think, if you can. And yeah, I hope you guys catch me. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.